Right, everyone, welcome back. Episode 9.
Episode 9.
Episode 9, we're flying. We've Mark with us here, Ironman Mark.
How's it going, folks? Hope we're all well. Delighted to be here today. Gonna get stuck in with the lads, have a great chat. Looking forward to seeing how we get on. So it'll be an interesting one.
We're buzzing that, yeah.
Absolutely
buzzing that.
We just thought before the video is that he put up a story last night, right? And I was genuinely wetting myself. I shall be mad this video. I shall be mad this video. I was like, look at this man go.
He up the ocean. Stop. I'd be in the ocean shouting that out. Even yesterday, because like broke the ribs, they're all going to swim. And I was like, you're up out at you, bollocks. Yo. But there's no one around me. Just enjoying life, as you say.
Well, this is why we have him on, Brendan. Just for this.
That's it.
We'll get into all my experience now in a few minutes, but we're in the gym now. This is where we're going to be taking off.
This is our new base.
It's a new base.
It's like Joe Rogan going from his new gap to his old gap.
There you go.
We'll maybe get a little T-Mac logo at the back.
I was going to say that to you. Yeah.
We'll get something. We're only getting going on the gym. We're getting to go clear out the gym as it is.
Yeah.
Don't mind what we have here. It'll be all different.
So, Jays, if the T-Mac was up, I'd be blocking the height of me. So, just about to run up today.
Mark's lower body's actually in the pub. Put a hole in the ground.
But before we carry on with the questions, we have to give a little update to our fellow viewers.
Yeah, the 19's not going ahead. And that's that. The 19 was cancelled during the week. We got an email about it and we were devastated. And then Thursday night we were doing a speed session in the Alsa. We up and out, and the group of people up there is brilliant, and they were all cheering us on. But one girl stepped up and said there's a triathlon, the exact same one going ahead in Mullingar, ran by Celtic Warriors. So we booked it, and we're heading for that on the 31st of July, it's a Saturday. So it's an extra 6 weeks, but we love it.
Yeah. So
and we're in the best place for it at the moment. So it's not all doom and gloom. The GoFundMe will continue that on till that week. So if you pass the $2,000, the more money the better.
Exactly.
Don't be worrying about that.
Look, as I said, it was a pain in the hole when we first found out, but
it was horrible.
At least we have kind of a second option there, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. That's a good thing. Because I say more experience, more training, more development.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's why I look at that.
Yeah, we really were devastated, weren't we? And that's our decision.
Exactly. It's like the World Cup final. That's your goal. And all of a sudden you're like, it's just stripped away from you, and it's just put back for you. Like, I've done all this for what?
Yeah. I was literally myself like, look, the 19th, I'd go out for a point, I can go out and I can do this. Now I'm just like,
you were thinking too far ahead.
as soon as I finished the sea swim, I had a point to be had.
Yeah. He up the point.
So before we get you on, right? So obviously we got you on because obviously you do triathlon yourself. So
yeah.
Just more than triathlon.
Yeah, I know you're very decorated in what you do. So if you can tell kind of everyone just kind of what you did, like what everything, like all the races that you do. I'm not sure.
Just
Obviously, you don't know
introduce
what
yourself.
Yeah. Well, come here. I don't like using the word decorate because to me I'm still only starting.
Yeah.
Even though I'm 10 years into it, I'm just, I don't look at decoration because I think if you start doing that, you get ahead of yourself and go, jeez, look at the wall, it's full of stuff. You can strip that down very quickly and go back to the start and go, you have a lot more to learn.
Yeah.
And before, I suppose, Ironman's wise, professional Ironmans, the events themselves, I've done 7. So 4 full, 3 half. Sorry, 3 full, 4 half.
So the 3 full, so what? So just for
So the 3 full, so the full Ironman event is 140.2 miles. So it's a 3.9k swim, 180k cycle, and then a full marathon, which is 42.2k. So it's a long day. Barcelona. That was 2015, October 4th, Barcelona, yeah.
Well.
And
Is that your first one?
yeah.
How would you feel going into that now?
I was doing it for charity.
Yeah.
And with work, and they said we need something to do a different event, just an unreal, unusual event. And one of the lads just said, would you do that? I was like, yeah. I didn't realise it was a swim. Now lads, I couldn't swim.
Yeah.
And this was organised in July, the mid-July, right? And the October 4th was the event. So I had literally 8-9 weeks to learn to swim.
Oh, and you didn't know how to swim whatsoever?
And it was sea swim, obviously.
Yeah, out to sea, out in Calais, Barcelona, out against the lighthouse, and I smacked into it. Get that lighthouse away. But yeah, so I had 9 weeks to learn to swim. I was up in Alsa swimming pool. The first week I was using armbands, I was going to do half length of the pool. My best mate, David Carvey, he said, right, get in, let's start doing this. Up, down, get one lap in, just to get your stroke, your development, just to become, I suppose, acclimatised to the water.
Yeah.
Never mind technique and this, that and the other. I think everyone gets excited, the technique, yeah.
Just understand what
Yeah, Michael Phelps. can't believe Michael Phelps just get into the water.
Get used to it,
Yeah.
Because Glenn's me and him are the same boat with this stuff.
Yeah. So the first one was literally the 9 weeks. So I built up. I just kept going myself 3-4 times a week, just getting in, just going length, getting more lengths in, 10 lengths, 20 lengths, 30 reps, 40 reps, 50 reps, up and down, like a blue arse fly, just non-stop. Forgetting about technique, just getting the endurance up, getting confidence up, and doing that. Then I had there was a coach there, and I joined the team for the last month of it, just to give me some kind of technique and guidance to get some kind of hold of what I'm doing. And he was like, I'm telling you, don't do this. He was really telling me, he's a professional swimmer, don't do the swim part. He said, do the cycle and the run. Well, I said, if I'm doing that, I'm not doing anything. Do you know what I mean? I'm there to go from start to finish. I'm not going to just own up and go, right lad, you're doing the swim, are you? Yeah, well, tell me when you're out and I'll jump on the bike. You know what I mean? I'm not there for that.
No,
so,
you wanted to go out.
And I did it. And then the cut-off for the swim is 2 hours 18. I done it in 2:14. So I was 4 minutes off being told, right, you're gone.
Yeah.
So I got in like a junkie. I was like, alright, bro. Literally in a shock. You know, this, if you're in the walk for 2 hours, 40 minutes, it's a lot. And you're pushing, 3.8k, the atmosphere, helicopters, drones all over. I was like, what's going on? You know what I mean? I was back in Ballymun, where I live. So it was great, but got out of the water, into the tent, and I was all angry. I was like, fucking getting the wetsuit off. You know, just lack of experience. Talcum powder, towel, wasn't there. You know, I was like pulling your hands, like, relax. Like, get away, you Spanish omelette. Put the alcohol, put me gear on. Again, I had no choice suit. So changing clothes, putting on a bike suit. So that's more time being wasted. Do you know what I mean? So out on the bike, like, I'm on the bike now, get food into me, recover. Every 20 minutes I was like, right, food, gel bar, I had ham and cheese, sandwiches, sat out to me bar at the bike. It's just real foods. And even the professionals would look at me going, that's a good idea. I was like, mate, you can't beat the real food. You know, I mean, they're all there.
And it's bread.
Exactly. They're all there with bars and gel bars. Like, that'll just go through. You eat solid food. So it was great. And you know, I mean, when you're going for a piss, you're literally one leg off the handlebar, going out. You had to, because don't get caught because they give out, they'll release you. But like, you're on the bike for 8 hours. And you're putting that energy and that water through you, because there's food stations, drink stations every 10k or so. So you really load up, because that's your chance to get back on, you know, energy wise. Fuel, energy, water, the whole lot. So it was a great day. And then onto the run. So that was 180k in the week. Took me 8 hours or something. Then I was onto the run part. That was the last part of the day. Full marathon. It was up and back 3 times. So you're kind of coming into the city, back out to where the event was. And that was grueling. 6.5 hours that was. Again, just lack of experience, not doing enough brick sessions to get off the bike onto the run.
Transition.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and
how was the legs? How did you feel on the legs the minute you got off that bike into the run?
Too fast.
You went too fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Again, lack of experience. Now I know, so at least you fine tune, chill the fuck out. The heart wants to go off, because you're going 180 kilometers on the bike. You're well into the zone. You're warmed up to beat the band. So your legs like just let me at it.
And how was like you were saying, like obviously the swim part when it came to when they were doing when they went to Barcelona and you were doing the swimming around 3-4 times a week in the sea. What about the bike and the cycling? Did you do many brick sessions?
No, I didn't do any brick sessions at all.
Well,
just done bike. I done all separate. Do you know what I mean? Just done all like right, bike today, run tomorrow, swim that day. Just
Well,
from your first one now to your 7th one that you did. What was the training must be completely different?
Absolutely. So I'm with Jerry Redmond now. Doing it a year and a half, 2 years already, and done my last, I suppose, a proper Ironman. It was the half one down in what was it, Kerry, Waterville. Last year, the hard man. I done that in 5.5 hours. Now that was the half. But I took 2 hours off my time. Do you know what I mean?
Well.
Of the half distance, that is.
And Jared, have you done the brick sessions as well?
Correct. So it's to a T now. There's a method to it. There's a method to the madness.
For the race,
exactly.
Assuming.
Yeah, exactly. Everything's just fine tuned. You're going for a run today, okay, but what's the purpose of today's run? You know, is it a tempo session? Is it a speed session? Is it an endurance run? Is it, you know, are you going to start off slow and build into the session and then ease off? Just get your body used to different ways of running, different tempos, different speed. Whereas at the start, you wouldn't be taught that.
But exact same music.
Exactly.
Me being a PT, everyone assumes you know fitness. As soon as you got that under the road, it's just a different.
It was different.
Exactly.
Like at the start of our training, we were doing like one run, one cycle, one run.
That's what everyone does.
Yeah.
And now it's like running to me is like a carby. Do you know what I mean? They go have a look at the menu and go, what do I do today? Not what I do, but there's so many options of running.
Different speeds and
normal
pace.
Exactly, yeah. Like even go your long runs, it could be just a long, steady, keep the heart rate low.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas you did it before, you just go, just get as fast as I can in 14k.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people don't realise how much is in this sport.
And you're thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Like you're running up today, grand, what about tomorrow? You're going to have enough left of time to perform.
It's crazy. Right? Everyone thinks, oh yeah, so the hardest part is to swim. It's not, you're finding a mental barrier every day with you have to do this pace for this kilometre or that pace. It's all mental.
Absolutely.
It's all a good show, but you have to. Yeah. It's really, really difficult. You need to bite the bullet and just listen to people around you who've done it.
Correct. Listening is a very important thing.
Yeah.
Because even like you see, like do running programs myself with clients, and one of the most important things you have to do is get them to listen. You know, because they can go off very quickly and they're like, don't be on today. I'm like, you weren't asked to do that. Yeah. There's a method to what you're doing.
What you do today is leading into something 2 weeks.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden that magic word injury creeps in.
Yeah. You know, the paces Darren would give us, we think they're a little bit slow. But then if you don't, he's telling you to do that for a reason. You have to listen. It's all well good me sprinting it, but then as you said,
that actually has happened to me where there was a couple of weeks ago. Darren gave us a pace and it was like between 5:30 and 5:40. I said, so I could do quicker than that. I went like 20 seconds quicker, and then my knee was suddenly sore, and I'm like, well, how am I going to be fucked now for this big section? You know what I mean? So he's right in what he's saying, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So
on the outside, he's thinking ahead.
Yeah, exactly. But it was me. I was being narrow-minded, and I was just thinking, let's just get day by day by day. But I knew it was leading into Saturday, so
you have to listen to the coach.
Absolutely.
That's incredible. What no other questions there?
I have more questions there, but there was another question. You done a 24-hour time trial.
Yeah, that was 2.5 years ago. I was down in a toy.
In Kildare.
Yeah. And again, I came back from an Ironman. Wasn't happy with my time. I was sitting in the back garden eating a burger. John was just lovely weather like this, and I saw it on Facebook just flicking through, and then as I saw that 24-hour Outdox Ireland time trial, so basically on a bike for 24 hours.
And that's when you hook the back wheel up, is it, onto the
No, it's just your normal bike.
You're out in the open, I see.
Yeah.
Seen certain when you hook the wheel up, isn't it? When you're in the static position.
No, this was just, it was a 50k circuit. So you're doing basically the same 50k. I've done it 12 times, it was in 24 hours. So you start at 12 o'clock midday on Saturday, and I went on till 12 o'clock midday Sunday. Now, the option was, I think 48 done it. The option was, you can rest as much as you want, you can have no rest if you want, whatever you want, it's your choice. So the car was my station of field. So you pulled in on it's like the M1 down on the toy, you just put the car in there, that was basically your pit stop. So every 50k, or every second 50k, I reloaded the field.
Yeah.
Now I wasn't there to take a break, the fella in front of me took like 5 hours. He was asleep, brought a sleep bag and all. I was like, the 24-hour challenge, this is what you're here for. Yeah, you recover for morning. We'd be all done by then. And it was mad. Because I saw one fella was on the road, you'd swear he was dead, just lying like that. Just at 1 in the morning with a can of coke just beside him in a heat. Just out cold. It's just, the hours are ticking by, you're just going and going. Now I didn't take any rest because you'd stop for like 3 minutes, reload, bump, gone again. Because it was the most, whoever had the most distance covered in the 24 hours.
One pit stop. In and out, get everything in.
Exactly,
Out of the 24 hours, I know you're saying, a rough estimate, how long a break do you think you took in that 24 hours?
All in all, I'd say an hour, if even. So you're cycling 23 hours, That's right, because that was my attitude going in there. I was like, I'm here, I'll rest when I get home.
Do you know what I mean? Come off this bike and I'll be honest.
Exactly. Now the hardest part was from 8 a.m. to 12, was it 12? The last 3 hours was the hardest. I was like falling the handlebar, my back was in agony. It was hard to even see in front of you because you're just like delirious. That was tough. Do you know what I mean?
You must have some saddles on us, did you?
Yeah. Absolutely.
You did that after 40 kg. After that?
It was just, I ended up, so I clocked up, 476 kilometres in 24 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 476. That was just more mind over fitness. Never mind just the fitness aspect. Fitness will get you through it obviously, but you had to have. And the best part was through the night when it got dark, because obviously it was the longest day of the year, June 21st, and the sun went down. So about 11:30, I was like, right, it's dark now. And I just cycled through the whole night. It was just amazing.
Think about it, was just
dead silence, is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the spooky part,
It's just, because as you're in the middle of nowhere, you're going out backwards, you're coming back now. There's a fella standing there recharging your light, because obviously your light go dead 24 hours. So basically, he put it into his like an iPhone charger. So when I come back around, he just throw it back to me and plug it back in. You know, to keep so you can see where you're going because you couldn't see a thing. There's no street lights.
Who organised that?
It's called Audax Ireland.
That's
It's like a company type of an event.
That's incredible.
Audax, AUDAX Ireland. Time trials.
So 476 kilometers, what would that be in the equivalent to, like, if you cycle from here to
True.
Donegal? Was it?
Well, Dublin to Roscommon is 200, is it? I don't know, I'm trying to think now.
I'm
I'm trying to think, yeah. It was mind-boggling, you know.
How was it when you actually got off that bike?
Oh, I fell into a ditch, literally.
Yeah, you
it was
must
like,
have
it was like a
lost
hay for the
8
ditch.
hours in your legs.
I lay in it for half an hour. I was like, oh, lads. Even the drive home was disgusting.
Because you're in that fixed position where you cramp up everything.
You're whacked. You're just totally out of it because 24 hours you're on the ball, well, trying to be on the ball as much as you can. And all of a sudden it's gone from that to zero. Stop, relax, you're done.
Yeah. The heart's going blind, you know. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
It's a lot of, you know.
That's crazy.
Obviously, like, that takes, like, obviously a lot of motivation to do. Like,
Yeah.
So see, like, your mindset, your motivation. Where do you get?
Where do you get that from?
Yeah,
Because
get
someone
that?
needs to put that
Because
into a
there's
medicine
a lot
and
of
give that
people
out
on
or
this
something.
channel, like, obviously, who struggle to go out, even go for a run, and sometimes even go to the gym.
Yeah.
Where do you get your mentality from? Because for someone to do something like that is absolutely disgusting in my opinion.
I know.
But I
I
love
just,
it.
yeah. Because first of all, I'm blessed to have 2 legs that I can use.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I see a lot of people in wheelchairs and I always say that.
Yeah.
That gives me a big push. And
Wow.
when I was younger, I suffered a lot in life as well and not excelling in things and not being given the chance to develop in certain things, you know. And that all stays in your head and you want to prove things wrong, prove yourself wrong and just keep pushing because the easy thing to do is stop and people say, oh, you can't do that or he can't do that.
Yeah.
And that always plays in your head and just gives that extra drive to just go and let you know yourself there is no limit. You know, just keep pushing and pushing because the easy thing to do, as I said, is that's for someone else to do. And like, well, no, why can't it be you that does it? You know?
Well,
And just keep going, that mindset.
Because I seen on your story, you went out the other day for a swim and it was horrible out.
Yeah.
There was a go there recording, I'm going in to get this. What is it? You up the dippers? You up the dippers?
You're up the dippers, yeah. I was. Now, I'd be fair swimming in the sea in the winter time than I do in the summer. It's just more of a challenge again.
Yeah.
Like, I out there, it's like Pearl Harbor.
And you don't wear the wetsuit.
No.
The fucker goes in the paddock naked.
Yeah, I hate wearing a wetsuit. The only time I'd wear a wetsuit is July and August because the jellyfish, they destroy it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then once they're gone, wetsuit back in the attic. Just because you're suffering more. You're in the elements, do you know what I mean? I think with a wetsuit, it's like, you don't feel the full of what you can actually feel of it, the nature and being involved in it. It's amazing.
Well, I know, especially because we used to go out and just, even any time after a heavy session,
Yeah.
and we go out and just jump in, they're not shorts, but as soon as you put the wetsuit on, you don't feel a thing.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't feel a thing. You're going to miss that factor as well, don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
You like that.
And it makes you stronger. It makes you like, get up, well.
Yeah. But see, when, like, obviously you jump into the cold water, like,
Yeah.
obviously, and like you're saying, enjoying the winter, like, was your body always kind of accustomed to that, or are you using, like, see, like Wim Hof's method kind of thing? Would you be doing that, or you just
That's
just
still
go
me on,
in?
mate. Yeah.
Just say
You
what
know,
you
like,
want.
Wim Hof is Wim Hof, I know who I am. And like I said, bite the bullet.
Bite the
Just-
bullet and just adapt as you get in it.
Well, I get in because I'm not going to go in and suffer. Just get in and suffer and just take myself, right, mate, shut the fuck up and just focus.
Yeah.
Just get through it. I don't do any of that breathing stuff. Like.
Yeah, you see a lot of people that do that, like, you know.
Yeah, I think I suppose everyone latches on to different things, but
Yeah,
I just do my own thing. And my own thing is just literally, I just get in and just, right, you're here to suffer, and just control it. There's times I went there in pitch dark. I remember down there in November, December, January, 7 o'clock at night, just sitting there, full moon out, literally on my own.
Embrace it.
Literally, yeah.
So I know with the ice baths we do up in the cooler recovery room.
How are you, Graham? What's the story? That's a bit of a shout out. Do you remember the cool up recovery room?
No, where is it?
Just across from Iceland.
Oh, right.
The cool up village, like, it has a Cyro spa and fucking a jacuzzi, and it has the pneumatic boots.
Savage,
Good for recovery, and it sounds like.
Alright, Graham, why do you have that yourself?
What I know is that because we've done that, we used to do it every second week.
Yeah.
You find your own way of adapting when you get into that scenario.
Exactly.
Because I know the first 2 times, yeah, it was rough learning, but after that, I knew where you embrace the first
Yeah.
60 seconds and I have it under control.
It's almost well telling yourself you love to suffer.
Yeah.
It's kind of like just
You know you're not
getting
super,
Yeah.
and you need to take it on
Just
board.
hard
Yeah.
for that shit.
But it's worth it when you come out.
Exactly. And my attitude is once I'm in the water, that's it. I'm not getting back out until you've completed what you set out to complete. The easy thing to do is turn around and jump out.
I know it's bad as well. If I go on like during the week after working and you'd be tired, the hardest, I know as soon as I put my arse in the bike, I kick my feet into the bike.
Yeah.
So that's it done now. I'm out. I have to do this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to do this, I'm out.
And they're your best
The
sessions.
hardest part is
Yeah.
getting out there.
Exactly. And have you done like long sessions, like 2-3 hour sessions a week yet?
No, we mostly done 40, 45k.
Right.
Just to suit the race. But
We had a brick session today, so here's the problem actually. We're due to do a brick session today. It was a 40-kilometre cycle,
Right.
and gone straight to a 5-kilometre run.
Right, okay.
So we were on our cycle. Two of us went down to Spain. We were at Baskin Lane.
last 100k, so
It was 37 kilometres in actually, to be precise.
Okay.
And we go over a pothole at fucking that Baskin Lane, and the wheels fucking gone. Didn't bring a puncture kit around
There it
me.
is.
So I had to walk home with me fucking in my little clicking boots.
you get me to shout to
But
go.
I just said, here, Anthony, you go, because just
Right.
because I'm suffering.
Yeah. Oh, good point. Yeah.
So but that would have been our longest one up until today.
Right.
We're just
So you're going back out tomorrow to do it again.
that's the plan.
We're going to go back into that and I know it's
Yeah.
our first brick session going to cycle to the bike, the legs were like, it was like a big solid pump on
Yeah.
the legs. But today, going into that 40k, after the first k felt slow, you could have found that happy medium.
Yeah, exactly. That's the part. What's the most important part is finding that pace, because it's so easy. I found it myself when I started doing big sessions. You take off and like, geez, I'm going
Because you're
to
buzzing, your heart's buzzing,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You think your legs are fresh, and you think your legs
So
are
you
ready to
to,
go.
bring it back down. Just say,
Yeah.
right, well, what was I given to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like on the normal 10k, you'd see people I know we were talking about this earlier on. If someone was just doing a 10k flight, you'd see them probably, let's say for example, they're doing it in 4.5 minutes.
Yeah,
They're not going to do that after doing a swim,
Exactly.
doing a bike, and then everyone's just comparing it.
No,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
And this is the whole thing I feel like with the whole social media thing.
Strava,
Well, he got it this time.
Yeah.
Oh, he got it that time. He's shy.
know.
Why do people give a fuck?
Exactly.
And the people that moan, and people who stop happy on the run and pause their watch.
Yeah. Just focus on your journey. You know, you can't affect anyone else's.
Yeah.
Just
So-
focus on your own journey.
Yeah.
Like you see a lot of people like that out there. That's the one thing that's kind of bad about social media. But
Yeah.
It's a competition.
Strava is a big, isn't it?
yeah, that's like the
Fuck
Facebook.
Strava,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like the Facebook.
Oh, sorry, folk Strava. Sorry, the Yoke Strava. No, now it is. You're right. It's like the new Instagram, Facebook Strava is. It's like, oh, what did you get? How many likes did you get? Or kudos, whatever kudos. I thought it was in Australia. Go for it. Get out, mate. Kudos. No, what it was. But now you're right. I think it's just a matter of just getting it done. That's why Garmin's branch. Do you use Garmin?
Yeah, we use Garmin, yeah.
Garmin's more just no one really
It's
follows
you,
that.
you
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you.
And it's more detailed.
Like a little private story for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. For Strava, you get sucked into it. Like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
This cunt wants to check me out. Fuck
Yeah.
this,
It's
man.
been a fucking deal. It was a thing like what that.
Yeah.
But is there any other races that like or any other like style like kind of triathlon things? Have you done much duathlons or anything like that?
Not really, no. I'd be fair, I'm just all about the long haul. Like, I hate short races, I hate,
You will get into that mindset. 6 hours gone, I'm on this fucking. And I'm
Yeah,
feeling
if
this.
you start at 6 am, I want to be out till 12 o'clock tonight. That's my attitude. Like, I'm out for the day now, that's it. Next time I see a bed or a dinner is when I've completed this, this mindset of a race in front of me. That's the way I look at it. Then a race done, what was it? 2 years ago, was the 100k Ultramarathon.
Yeah, I was going to mention that, yeah.
That was tough. Because
race?
that was down in Kerry. That was, what's it called? It was the 100k Ultra down in Kerry. I don't know what part it was some random
Was it
part.
hilly and was it hilly?
Everything, yeah. And it was actually on 112k because I got lost. Yeah, halfway into it
Well,
because
there's no route, like it's not mapped out, is it? Or which way would it be?
they had chalk on the ground over an arrow. I was like, go down Kerry.
Yeah, good
Chalk
rain,
and
now
everything.
it's gone.
And that's what happened. The night before I was lashing. So we were up the next day, like, no signage.
No, just follow
18
this
people.
fucker here now.
Yeah, 18 people done that specific race. So
Yeah,
you didn't see anyone. You got a 2k guard escort out of it, and I was like, yeah, that's fuck that, he's out of this.
That is a dumb fuck.
You're on 98 yourself. Sound.
What's that one in America? It's the big ultramarathon.
The Route 66, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy a band like that.
I loved it in
It's
time.
an invitational one, isn't it? Where you go to a
That's the
draw,
thing.
you buy a ticket, and they draw. They only watch it on
It's
YouTube.
free, isn't it?
It's free to apply for, and
Yeah.
then they do a lotto. If your number comes out, you get it because everyone wants to do it.
That's the one
Nick
that
Bear
Nick,
guy.
that Nick Bear's
Yeah.
doing. Nick Bear. What's it called? It's the up the
With
mountains.
the clock, is it?
Huh?
It's like a clock, you do it
Yeah,
like one
yeah.
way, and next you do it the other way back. You do it 5
crazy.
times.
Yeah.
It's up the mountains. Is it Rocky Mountains? Is it?
Something random like that.
Yeah,
You give them a t-shirt, you give them a shirt or something. The man that organises, just give you a shirt and then you can do the race. Doesn't want
Yeah,
money.
it's all you literally apply free, and then you can get it's a look of a draw. You can get
Yeah,
paid out.
that's
Any-
making mind boggling.
Like the
Yeah.
Euro minutes.
Yeah,
That's what he said. He's applied for the last 3 years, and he's just got it this year.
right.
He's an animal. Would you follow him, Nick Bear?
Yeah, there we done the sub 3 there. The sub 3 marathon.
I was seeing that on his YouTube.
Yeah. It's not very bad. He's very settled, doesn't he?
Yeah, so
Yeah, but he's with all that money, innit?
Anthony told me about it the other night. He goes, watch Nick Bears now. It's I literally had that time.
Yeah.
And I watched one video last night and he was talking about doing that marathon. Fucking hell.
But the only thing about it is it looks because he's so much money, it looks not easy, but
It was a
easier.
fortunate place for him.
Yeah,
because he probably
He's the
doesn't work,
best
he probably
in
doesn't work a full-time job around.
Exactly.
He's training full-time athletes, and whereas
Yeah.
me and Anthony ourselves, we work, we're full-time fucking plumbers.
same, yeah, just out walking the mate, the
Exactly.
airport, yeah, it's just, and it kind of takes that little bit of sting away, I think, a little bit, just, you know,
Even
you
he
go,
actually records.
it's not raw.
He trains to get paid.
Yeah.
That's his job, like, to go out and do that.
That's what a lot of
Exactly.
people do follow. A lot of people do just think,
I know, it's good to see that
oh,
hard
he's deadly,
talk.
but he's just doing it. He gets paid to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another question I had there, and then which would be your favourite of the three? The swim, the cycle, or the run, would you say?
It gets harder now as the years go on. It used to be just a run, but now when you're finding different dimensions of when you're in the zone of doing one of the three at the moment,
Yeah.
you're kind of going, geez, I love this now. Now I love to see so much.
And you start to balance out now, as you said, you started to see when
Yeah,
the swim
exactly.
was here, and then the cycle when you were grand, it's all starting to balance now.
Yeah, exactly. I find as I said, new dimensions kind of get just to attack how to control each environment. You know, the cycle is the cycle. It's the longest part of the race.
Yeah.
Depending on what you do, obviously, but it'll, you know, if you do a half Ironman or a full Ironman, if you're doing 90k or 180k, it's the longest part of the day.
Yeah.
That's kind of put the most effort into. Not effort, but just because it's the longest, you put
Kind
a
of
lot more time.
strange the most, yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously the run at the end, I love it because it's the most mind-boggling part.
Yeah, you're fine, yeah.
And you know at the
Yeah.
end is near. It's,
Exactly, and that's the worst part because you know the end is near, your body's starting to play tricks with you, going, oh, you're near the end now. Like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? You're not near the end.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah. So, yeah.
We notice with the swimming, you adapt every session, don't you? You progress.
Oh, 100%.
Because it's
And you find you don't even out to sea, it's just like, what I do now is, low rock my life.
Yeah.
The boys,
Yeah, that's where we try.
yeah, the yellow, orange and orange.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
I use them as guidance now. So when I'm swimming, say off to the orange boy and back to the yellow one,
Yeah.
kind of use that as your guidance. So I kind of, so you're in between two lines. So in
Yeah.
the corner of my eye, I'm watching the orange one and the yellow one in front of me to stay on track.
Oh,
So
okay.
otherwise you can get pushed into the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of, you're constantly, and you kind of, so what I do is when I'm going back into it, I stay out a bit and almost let the sea throw me back in.
Oh, we get
Do you know what I mean? It's just little things you adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we went out the other night, we were actually in Low Rock on Sunday.
Right.
And we, like, the tide was going out, was it?
No, the tide's coming back in.
The tide was coming back in, so we came out from the yellow to the first orange boy.
Yeah.
And we went down, it was grand, like obviously the wave was a bit there.
The tide was going out, was it?
It was
The tide was coming in, so we were swimming
Right.
against it. So
Yeah,
we were
it's
swimming
harder going out.
And then coming back then,
You
we were in
feel
fucking
it?
lunch. And I looked we were looking at, like I'm looking at me watch then, obviously, like, you know,
Yeah.
fucking Apple Watch, whatever I'm looking. And the map, when we record at the end, it was like 660 a cent, right?
Right.
But we done it, right? And it was like doing little circles, we were throwing us all over the gap, we didn't even realise,
Yeah.
So it's just that eye kind of.
Yeah, just
where you're
gauge.
going.
And the more you do, the more you get used to it.
Yeah.
You know that by heart going with the orange is there, the yellow's here, I'm in the middle. My job is to kind of stay out this way, like out towards the sea.
Yeah.
Because the sea always, when you come back in, always wants to throw into those bleeding rocks.
Yeah.
So you kind of keep out and then just, you know, last minute, from that one job, just lock hard straight in and you're home. But then obviously when you go out the other way, so you go out to the yellow boy and then go off to the far orange, over, you know, like towards Malahide direction,
Yeah.
that's 250 metres out. So the one you go to is 150.
The pink one.
Wait, so the
yellow one in the middle, that's
yellow,
Yeah.
and then that's orange, and then that's red. What did you say?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So the first, that's 150.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's disappointing. We thought
We haven't awarded you there.
Yeah.
You probably say, oh, it is 200. Nah, don't be, I'm winning here.
So from the yellow to the first is 150.
Yeah.
And then going across.
Going across 300.
Yeah, we're going by the way we cite the boys probably about K.
Until you get around, yeah. That's on a good day. But as you say, you're doing circuits, you're going left and right,
Yeah.
and the water's bringing you. Like that's on a perfect day. You're going from A to B without any current or any drag or splashing.
And how likely you
The perfect storm.
How likely you're going to get the perfect day with you?
Yeah, George Clemeny, cup of coffee. Lads, straight out. But it's great. It's a lovely journey. That 1k basically going. So I typically go out to the yellow, say if the tide's coming in, so you go out left, over to the far dark orange one.
Yeah.
Get out to that one, and then swing around to the right, and then straight across, literally jet ski, force gear, gone. Straight down the hatch. It's a lovely swim.
We went the opposite way the other way, did it?
Yeah.
So you went out to the
Yeah,
orange,
I went right,
And then
yeah.
back.
right, and then back over to the,
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
That's, yeah, do you know what, it actually feels longer going that way, I feel. Even though it's the exact same distance.
Yeah, I know.
The way you go,
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck's like this way. So I mean,
That could be a plan in the works. Try to go that way. So tomorrow.
so you go out because you're getting, because when you go the first time, you go to the left, you're getting 250 in the bag straight away. So when you hit the first buoy, you've already done maybe 300 metres, obviously get out to the yellow, and then that's small bit, and then over across 250, and then just you're warmed that bit more.
Yeah, because that's with swim as well. Everything's lubricating, everything's getting
flowy. Exactly.
And then after 300 metres in, then
and then once you get to that, Ireland's dark, Ireland's to go across, just keep an eye on how, do you know what I mean? Some board in the nip, right? Get the eye and just straight across. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to gauge because you can't see the sun.
Yeah.
So you're trying to see, even if the first thing I do is before I go to the water, look where the sun is, so I can go, because I know coming back.
Where to follow.
Yeah, and it's going to be in your way.
Yeah.
So if say go in the morning time, the sun is rising, it'll be over that side. So when I'm going across, that reflection of the water, and I can't see the orange boy.
Yeah.
Different things, like.
Yeah. We noticed the night when the sun was going down, the shine off, it was a full bleeding. Yeah. Everything was out, you couldn't see.
That's right, I remember that doing
There was loads of people out there.
Yeah. So it was lovely.
The sun was out there.
Isn't it?
When there's a group out.
Ah, it's electric. Really is.
Into the next and then into the next one then.
Yeah, we covered literally everything we wanted to talk to him about, but you're a man of knowledge, and as you said, you've 10 years of it behind you.
Yeah, and a lot of it is motivating yourself, I find, because people, they just think about the sport aspect of it and just getting out and doing it, which is obviously the main part, but if you kind of sometimes go into your own head as well and just sometimes take a step back and go, why am I doing this? What am I doing it for? Because days go fast. When you're doing this, days just fly by. The years fly by.
We only said that if we're on the episode already recording. We remember doing the first one. We've never done anything like this before. Before getting into it, and I think we've the bug for it, don't we?
Yeah, like we never we just used to go to the gym all the time. Like maybe
it's just
I played football. I played GAA when I was a kid.
Right.
But other than that, for the last 3 or 4 years, I've just been going to the gym. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
but now you start kind of starting to develop out and use the gym, but kind of develop around it.
It's like instead of just going to the gym, being like just thinking about the gym.
Yeah.
I'm trying all the spices now.
Exactly.
Now we're like we're doing the running on.
Yo, Jamie Oliver. Add a few bits in.
And I think even though we only done it 9 weeks, I think we'll always kind of stick.
You should.
Even after doing 9 weeks, oh yeah, lovely, you can go out for a swim, say, I might go out for a long cycle on a Sunday or something, do you know what I mean? Stuff like that kind of thing.
Because we only did say that, we were devastated with the 19th, and we were like, maybe do the 34th round.
Right.
And again, then I got in contact with the organisers, and I was like, 100% it's going ahead. Everything's going ahead, and then I just said to him, I was like, 5 more weeks, let's get it done.
What's the name of the place again?
Celtic Warriors.
So Celtic Warriors, if it gets cancelled, you're getting a brick through your window.
You're up the difference.
Hard through the front gate.
Jump the brick.
Is your plan to continue now doing, are you going to go into that field?
I've been honest, so Darry used to come up here, we're going off talk for a minute about the lead in, but Darry come up here and Darry put me aside and he done my class, I said, I think about doing the triathlon course.
Okay.
The coaching side of it.
Yeah.
He said, go for it. And I didn't know anything about it, but since him coaching me and everything actually doing it, I think I might look at going in and doing that and linking up with whoever I can. But I love this sport. I love it.
The triathlon, swim, cycle.
Yeah, I can see myself actually either going down the route of doing the course and learning how to coach it, and I can keep doing it myself every now and again.
Yeah.
I'd like to do it abroad.
Do an Ironman abroad.
Yeah.
It's an amazing experience, Lance.
Yeah.
I've done Lanzarote 3 times, and it's the island just shuts down and it comes into a festival. Like I mean, like the euphoria and the adrenaline and the marathon part. Because obviously the swim around the seas, you know, with you, the cycle, you're up in the bleeding Himalayas, running around like a blue ass fly. But the run part at the end, you're going through the Porto del Carmen, back out to the airport, Porto like 3 times, and the atmosphere. It's like Crow Park, but just in a sunny kind of location. Yeah, you have all the original. Because I was talking to some board, she was from Cork, so hey, look, he gets a bag of chips. Good because it's salt and food on the way back, and she had a bag ready for me. Do you know what I mean? Doing the run, just about 20k in, I was like, another 20k left.
It's a bag of chips and a fresh cod on the way.
Straight in, down the hatch. But it made a difference because of salt. Do you know what I mean? I was like, fair play, you know. Where are you from, Cork? Yeah, it's in the letterbox already. I don't know, something. Do you know what I mean? Just, and they just, there's times you're on your back, you're crawling, there's just someone lifts you, you hear that Irish voice or English or Spanish, whatever, and just you're like, you feel good again. Jesus, they're like, what you're doing is amazing. Like, seriously, you always become emotional.
You don't notice even when we were out running, people would see the beat.
Yeah.
Even a little bit, you get that.
And that's in Dublin, going on a 10k run. Do you know what I mean? After being, you know, how was it going, love? Out for a run, next one, the horns are beeping again.
But that's what devastating most, just that race day experience.
Yes.
Just embracing what's it like with the crowd. It's like meeting other people.
And there's the next part I meant to say to lads, and it's a horrible part, the next day. Getting used to that.
Like John Wayne.
Going from the adrenaline to all of a sudden, oh fuck, it's done now. What do I do?
Yeah,
Shit.
that's another
It's a
feeling.
horrible feeling.
Oh shit.
That's why you're
They probably have a sauce then that day after as well. They really know.
Your head is just going 100. It's a horrible feeling.
That's why we really wanted to book the 31st because I don't want to get out of this mindset.
It's an anxiety of it ending.
Yeah.
You're in that mindset.
You're pumped up, like I can see you guys. You're living for 5 weeks. You're getting ready. You're in the zone. You're pumped. You're not missing a training session. You're up the flat tire. But you're going and getting ready for it. It's not until it happens. You won't stop. I can see that. And then the next day you're like, oh bollocks. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what do I do now? You're just on the internet going, get the next race, get that feeling back again of, oh yeah, there's something in the pipeline again. That I have found hard.
It's gonna be scary. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying to him during the week. It's gonna be scary when it's all over because we'll be out training most nights together. We're going to swim and all, and then it's just all gonna be gone then.
But it won't be gone because if he's loved so much, you'll say, no, that's only the start.
Yeah, that's only the start.
I'm gonna learn a lot from it. I think once you do it, you'll have that bug, and I just can't wait to experience it all. Yeah.
Don't be afraid to take a few days off after, of course. Don't take the piss.
Because I literally only got word about it, and then he probably the last person who thought I'd do a triathlon.
Right.
And you thought he'd be the last person.
Yeah, so I said,
there you go.
I know you're going to push me, and I know I'm going to push you.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Nice a few bobs. So that's what it is. That's the best thing we could have done.
That's it.
That was the only.
And if you develop yourselves, if we can go back to that motivation part, like that's what I do because I love the motivation aspect of it.
Yeah, bulletproof after they get my routine down.
Yeah.
I think this itself, like me personally, like it's lit a fire under your belly, and I haven't had that in years.
Right.
Even when going to the gym, you go to the gym.
Yeah.
Few weights, and that's it then.
You up the Geordie shot.
Yeah, you up the Geordie shot. It's how GTL kind of boys.
Yeah.
But like I haven't got that far in years, and then we just got it back.
It's a beautiful thing.
We're just doing the running.
That's one thing I'm going to recommend to people. Unless you commit to something, you don't actually know how far you can push on mindset.
Yeah.
Sign up, get that coach you want, whatever it would be, or just sign up for some race or whatever, whether it's a golf course or whatever. Just sign up and do what you really want to do and embrace it.
And discipline is a good thing.
Like,
yeah.
Get
the best people around you.
Do what you want. Like what people are saying, fuck what Blade and everyone else thinks. Whoever told me they would be sitting here recording videos every week acting the fucking bloggers, do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But unfortunately for other people, we don't give a fuck what people think.
Yeah. And that's the way to be.
That's the way to be. And a lot of people are like, oh, what are people going to think? Wallace, man.
Who's here now?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Big thank you to yourself for coming on.
Not at all, lads. Pleasure. Loved it. Do you know what I mean? Really did. Really enjoyed it because you're sharing what I'm sharing what I feel that you're feeling now, and it's like one big power coming together. Like it's an amazing thing. I love it.
Into a room and everyone's on the same board.
Yeah, it's like an engine.
Looking forward now for a good sea swim together.
Absolutely. Do you know what I mean? Baywatch.
I won't be going with speed. That's the intro now.
Leg shorts.
Savage. That's what we have him on the episodes coming up to a triathlon, but as soon as we get the gym back up and running next week, we will get our own little area suit for the podcast and we'll get Mark on again in the future.
Oh, and what is it there? If anyone has any suggestions for names for the podcast.
Oh yeah, we're looking to name the podcast now. Mark, you might have any ideas. Yup the Dippers podcast.
Yup the Dippers.
It's good now actually.
So if anyone has any suggestions of what we should call it, do let us know. But thank you everyone so far. The support's been brilliant. Keep donating, keep liking and keep sharing the videos, and we will go again. 31st is the new date.
31st of July. But that being said, in the meantime, we are doing a mock triathlon on the 19th. If anyone who's training for a triathlon or anyone who just wants to get out for a cycle or a run can come too. So the original plan is we're going to be doing, it's a 1k.
It's a 1 kilometre swim at Low Rock we're starting, and then only a 20k cycle and then a 5k run.
We're still doing some form of a triathlon on the 19th.
Okay.
And then we're just calling out anyone else. If anyone else wants to come, even if it's just for the cycle, or if anyone wants to come for a run or a swim, more than
the 19th of July, is that
the 19th of June, that's the original date of fortune. If anyone wants to come out, show support or just have a laugh and get involved, you're more than welcome. We're going to have a good buzz with it.
We'll talk more about it closer to the time, which is it's 3 weeks away, but that's the plan. And it most likely will be the plan as well.
That's what I did. Getting people out as well, which is on the day.
You're more than welcome as well, man.
I'll be there. Even the sound that 1k sounds like lovely. That's sorted for that day.
Everyone, that's Mark.
Thanks a minute, folks. Loved it.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant setup.
We'll tag his name as well if you want to follow him.
He's
a funny bastard. What just highlights Brazil 2019?
That would be over 6 days. Great crack. Doing run a muck.
No, everyone. Cheers, thank you, and we'll see you next episode.
Folks.